StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between Swaghar and SMC on Vaani Research Station. In the bottom side of the map, we have the red Protoss player. It is Swaghar. I know it says Mr. 789. I'm not sure why that is. But representing Miraculous Gaming is Swaghar, and in the top side of the map is his opponent. It is the blue Terran player, SMC. Again, probably a different name. There was a bug for a couple days where it showed the BattleNet name instead of your player name in the matches and replays. I'm not sure why that is. It's been fixed, but this is a little bit old enough to where that is going on. It's still the current patch of StarCraft 2, though nothing weird should be going on here. And it is going to be PvT. I feel like I haven't cast many PvTs recently, so I figured I would chuck one up onto the channel for those of you who are fans of this matchup. This is High Masters stuff, as you notice by the thumbnail. I'm trying to differentiate Masters GM and the lobby stuff, so you know exactly what you're getting. The pro stuff doesn't have any particular label, but I assume if it says Bjorn, you know it's pro because it's Bjorn, right? You know that guy. You know Polt. I guess Polt's not really playing right now. It's very sad. You know Dark. You know everybody. You can recognize what's up when there's a pro name there, right? Yes, I think you can. All right, so Vaani Research Station here. A pretty fun map, again, brought back from the Heart of the Swarm days. Got this really nice, safe expansion here that I haven't seen taken as much as I expect in Vaani Research Station games. It just seems like people are a little bit afraid to go there, or they'd rather have it down here, their natural base down here just outside the ramp to their main. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but really one basing it hard right here is Swaghar going for the Cybercore. No sign of being interested at all at chucking down a Nexus. But check this out. Proxy Pylon. Proxy Pylon coming up. It is not exactly super close. Super close to the Terran base, unless it's an Oracle, in which case, by flight, it is pretty darn close to murdering things. So a Reaper on the way here, very standard opening out of SMC, and this Reaper's name is... where did my Reaper name list go? Sergeant Todd from Soldier. I have not seen the movie Soldier. I assume it's a movie. Could be a video game, I guess. Anyway, this is Sergeant Todd. I assume he is an awesome dude who is just really strong and a man's man and all that stuff. It is a Stargate coming up for Swaghar over there by that gold base. You're scouting for proxy stuff, Sergeant Todd, which is admirable, but you're looking in all the wrong places. Oh, is he going to scout this? He's going the exact correct direction to scout this thing. Where is his little rally thing going? Nope, not... I don't... Okay, is he chasing down this probe? Did he see it? He's on a direct path to murder this probe. Run, probe, run. Can you make it? Ah, Reaper. I don't think the Reaper quite saw it. Sergeant Todd going to hop in the main base. Could have got a probe kill. Decided not to get a probe kill instead. Photon overcharge going to be a deal here. Getting some shots off of the mothership core and just chasing him away. Not using photon overcharge quite yet. Not really committing there with Sergeant Todd either. He doesn't have any kills. Just kind of poking. Just kind of prodding. There's the expansion for Swaghar. There's the expansion for SMC. For all I talked about people not wanting to take these bases, immediately both players took that base. So Oracle coming in. We have an Oracle name list as well. This is Princess Leia in honor of Carrie Fisher, who died, was it a couple of weeks ago now? Maybe a week or so ago. Just a very sad story. Died at 60, just too young for someone who is who basically portrayed an iconic character for many, many people. Everybody knows who Princess Leia is, and it's just sad to see her go. And then her mother died, Debbie Reynolds, the next day, I believe. So this is Princess Leia in honor of the Carrie Fisher, moving in, trying to see what murderous things she can do. Picking off an SCV. Wow, nicely done. Picking off an SC, building a starport, slowing that down. But look out, there are Marines. Get out of there. All right, Princess Leia dead. Reaper, meanwhile, does actually manage to survive, getting shot at by an Adept and a mothership core. What did you kill? You killed a probe. Good job. Good job so far. Sergeant Todd, looking good, man, and heading all the way back on home. So now, is that another Oracle? Replacement Oracle coming in. All right, we're not going to name subsequent Oracles, but Princess Leia did well, killed an SCV, delayed the building of that starport, got missile turrets to the natural base. So replacement Oracle, not super interested in going in there. Not that I can necessarily blame her. We just assume that Oracles are girls. I think we are. I don't know. The first two names have been female. Let's just assume that they are. So Oracle does pick off another SCV and another SCV. Okay, so good harass thus far, but man, you cannot sit there and attack Marines like that. If there are 2 Marines, fine, but 5 or 6 Marines, just escape. Just get the heck on out of there. Is that more Oracle? Is this like a mass Oracle off of one Stargate play? Out of Swaghar? That would be weird, but it seems to be what we're seeing here. Continuing to pump Oracle after Oracle out of the Stargate. Just getting some work done. Just the problem is that by the time there are a lot of Marines, there are a lot of missile turrets here heading down a Widowmine drop on the way. I think the Oracle saw that. Heading south, holding Zelnaga Watchtower is Sergeant Todd, seeing what exactly is up. And are we ready for this Widowmine drop? Stalker coming in. Yeah, it looks like we're ready for this thing. Stalkers, Adepts, ready for this. Depending on where it's going to go. Could go to the natural base, could go to the main. Either way, there are Stalkers and Adepts ready in the natural base, and the main base has Mothership Core with Photon Overcharge. So we'll see how successful this is. The answer, I think, is going to be not super successful. Boosting in. Stalker chases it away. Boost is used to escape instead of attack. And now maybe trying to come inside this main base. Nope, Mothership Core ready to go here, and getting some shots off. Photon Overcharge, go! Photon Overcharge, go! No! No, Widow Mines are actually firing. Oracles getting some murderous stuff in here as well. Chucking Revelation down. Dude, you had this. You had this Mothership Core, and you let them... Actually, 3 kills and 1 kill is not bad. Okay, Observer's in the sky. And both Widow Mines do get murdered there. So not a good initial response from Swaghar. I think his attention was likely up here trying to kill stuff with the Oracles. But nevertheless, the Widow Mines are gone. Worker count is 41 to 40. Swaghar has a tiny, tiny lead on his Terran opponent. And coming back home is that medevac. Ooh, immediately going back to work. Revelation tossed on, though. Good try. I mean, wow. Good luck trying to be sneaky with that. A Revelation to medevac. You can't drop with a Revelation medevac. Your opponent knows exactly what is going on. +1/+1 coming in. Actually queuing up +1 infantry armor. Not a huge fan of that, but whatevs at this point. More and more barracks coming in here for SMC. They are being constructed. Got Marauders on the way as well. Third base on up here, just about up here for Swaghar. Third base being constructed by SMC as well. So both players mirroring each other to some extent. Another Revelation on the medevacs. And unloading the Marines just in anger there. It's interesting Revelation does not apply to the Marines that are inside the medevac, just the medevacs themselves. Something to make note of later on. Immortal coming in for the Protoss player. Getting Blink. And again, I just feel like getting Storm is a great idea against Terran and Zerg. We'll see if Swaghar decides to go for that Psionic Storm, which has been good since, I mean, original StarCraft Storms. Those hit hard, man. I don't think the Storms in StarCraft 2 hit quite as hard, or the health pools are bigger on enemy units, because if you stood in a Storm in StarCraft 1, you were going to die. Like, I mean, Marines, absolutely. Hydralisks, absolutely. Lings, absolutely. A lot of stuff there. Got instantly murdered. SCB tries to come down, just gets caught on fire, exploded, leaves a track of burned everything along that right side, and that's a really bad place to be. Vikings in the sky. Vikings chasing out the Oracles. I'm so tired of these Oracles, says SMC. I'm going to take them alive. Take them dead with my Vikings instead. Not take them alive. Take them dead is the current plan, and I can't necessarily blame him. Super annoying to have Oracles revelationing all your stuff all the time. Oh, it is a Templar Archives. Templar Archives warping in right now. Immortal production continuing. Do we have the Storm? Clicking on the Storm. That would be great. Marines and Vikings get a Revelation tossed down again by these Oracles. They're just too dang fast. Move speed 5.6 versus 3.85 on those Vikings. They can stay away. Obviously, the Vikings have some pretty good range on them, but Oracles shouldn't die to Vikings unless they are very, very careless indeed. So Stalker, Sentry, Immortal, Adept, moving on up. No upgrades whatsoever on these ground units. Meanwhile, the Terran does have +1/+1. Does he have +1/+1? Vikings get sniped out of the sky by these Stalkers. He does have +1/+1. Nice job. So the upgrade advantage to the Terran player for sure. SMC flying over with his medevacs. Perhaps going to try to sneak on down into the natural base here. That might work. Might work, although that's where the Mothership Core is with some more Photon Overcharge available. I'm surprised that SMC hasn't taken down this Stargate. He knows it's there, right? He doesn't know it's there. That's funny. All right, never mind. I'm not surprised anymore. Fourth Nexus on the way for Swaghar up along this left side. Army looking pretty good. Pretty good so far. Storm is being researched. Resonating Glaives coming up as well. Oracle's just kind of hanging out. There's the drop. There's the drop inside the main base. Photon Overcharge on 2 pylons. Enough. No, probes are fighting. No, get out of there, probes. You can't make a difference. Other pylon dead. A recall home. No, the Mothership Core wasn't out. The Mothership Core was here. Okay, so natural base gonna explode. Gaboosh. Losing that natural. Feedbacks on the medevacs. Not quite enough to kill them, though. Remaining Marines left behind are forced to die, and replanting that natural base immediately is Swaghar. That's a bad feeling right there. Lost a lot of probes. 15 probes killed so far by our Terran player, including the ones that the Reaper destroyed. So, yeah, maybe 13 got killed in that attack. Still an excellent, excellent number, but still has this 4th base, which is going to be Swaghar's saving grace if he is going to win this game. We have +1 air weapons on the way for SMC, +2/+2 for the Marines and the Marauders. Additional starports, I guess, for additional medevac stuff. Oh, I dropped back in the natural again. Oh, SMC, you're so mean. So mean. Mothership core dies without doing anything. Oh, gets one photon overcharge out. That's nice. That is nice. Does kill a couple Marines there. Getting focused down. Adept trying to do stuff as well. Stalkers at the same time. And Pilot alive with 5 kills. Picking off a retreating medevac as well. Nicely done. But big old attack here at the 4th base. Marines and Marauders stutter stepping in with Stim. Killing a lot of the probes. And Nexus going to explode at the same time. Ouch. Swaghar in a lot of trouble right now. A lot of trouble. Losing that 4th base. Not where you want it to be. Whew, okay, so Oracle's coming on in. Revelation tossed down. There it is, Revelation. Just seeing exactly where that army is. Again, small army still here for SMC. And going to move down to drop inside the natural once again. There's still nothing here. Great job by SMC so far. Huge warping of Zealots, though. Do they have charge? I don't know if they have charge. No, they do not. But they still hit pretty hard. Turns out Oracle's coming in to assist with a Pulsar Cannon. And yes, they do manage to escape. Pulsar Beam, right? I always forget. Pulsar Beam. An attack on up. That is it, says Swaghar. I'm tired of playing defense. It's time to go on the offensive. Some force fields do catch some Marines and some Marauders. Does he have any Storm? Where are your Templar? Did you lose all your Templar somehow? He has 5 Templar, but I don't know where they are. Oh, they are in the army. Okay, there's a Storm getting tossed on down. They're just at the back here, I guess. Kind of hard to see. They're small. And hey, scouts out the Stargate. SMC finally sees where those Oracles came from. Previously, I'm going to take that sucker out. I mean, Swaghar's not really using it. I'm not sure that he cares. I'm not going to supply block him by using that pylon either, so everything is just fine. Back in the production tab. More and more Marines, Marauders, triple pumping Liberators right now. It's SMC. Seems like a very nice trade. If you were to ask me if it's a nice trade, I will tell you yes, it is a nice trade. Coming up, Archons mixed in here as well. Are there going to be Storms? It's time for Storms. Yes, Storms left side, right side, doing a lot of work there. Not dodging very well. Is our Terran player another huge Storm? Oh, very low on HP are these ground units, and just getting cleaned up by the remaining units of Swaghar, including all of these medevacs. Yes, Liberator in the sky, picking off Marines, not Marines, picking off Stalkers, picking off Sentries. Good job here by +1/+1 Stalkers, though. Liberators are getting cleaned on out here. This might be it for Swaghar. Swaghar's in a great place. Only a handful of Marauders are remaining in this situation. Archon here as well with 19 kills. 3rd base under assault by SMC. Can he hold this? SCV's coming to fight as well. Marines, Marauders coming down from the main base. It's just not enough. It's not enough. The guys that have been dropping the natural base of Swaghar's coming to assist as well. Just little pieces of the Terran army actually picking off Immortals fairly well here. And Immortal Stalker not as good against Marauders as it turns out. Stalkers, if they outnumber them this much, a little bit better here. Really wants to take out this 3rd base. Going to try to get it as the SCV are repairing. No, it is not. It's going to be enough to actually get it burning, but the repair. There is the repair there. Good reaction time by SMC, making sure that happens. And back up to 4 bases is Swaghar. This aggression has allowed him to expand back at home. Again, that's a skill that a lot of people in gold, silver, bronze, and platinum just don't have, is the ability to replace stuff, continue macroing back home while microing up at the front. And that's something Swaghar has managed to do so far, and I think it's why he's in a pretty good position. 140 to 87 total supply, 71 to 38 total harvesters, natural base trying to be replaced, desperately trying to be replaced. Both players have lost exactly 24 workers at this point. That's pretty awesome. Do the Templar not have enough for Storm yet? They don't. They're getting close. They're in the 70s, but they need 75 to toss that Storm spell off. And we will see if they manage to do it or not. Refinery, was that a refinery that exploded at this 3rd base? I think it was. I think that it was. So in production, our double Stargate here. So moving into more Stargate play. I don't know. There's just a lot of Marines, although a bunch of Marauders here too from SMC. If he overmakes Marauders, maybe some Starport stuff could be good. Out of Swaghar here. Again, just Marine Marauder pretty good. Pretty great. Against Stalkers, going for it. There's that Storm. Pretty good splits this time, but the Blanket Storm's doing a lot of work. Not as much damaging against the Marauders. They just have bigger health pools, but the Immortals themselves, 11 kills. Great job against them Marauders. So I want to see what comes out of these Stargates. I'm very curious as to what is being planned here for Swaghar. Liberators setting up shop, and by that I mean 1 Liberator. Another big Storm on this bio. Better splits this time. Better splits this time out of SMC, and taking a 5th base is Swaghar as well. Alright, so the starports are done, and it is Oracle. He really wants those Oracles. Did he lose his? No, he's only lost 1. So he's got 2 out. Yeah, he's got 2 out there. Okay, I don't know why he's going more Oracle. He already has 2. Did he cancel this one? He might have canceled. I think he remembered that he had Oracles still. Throwing down some stasis wards in defensive positions in this natural base just in case those drops come on back. Either way, it is 5 bases to 3 bases. SMC is down 78 to 40 harvesters. Not looking good for our Terran player, but Protoss player doing okay himself. Fleet Beacon coming out. Oh, okay, so this is a carrier transition. This might work out. There are only 12 Marines on the ground and 4 Liberators. Not a whole lot of anti-air. A whole ton of Marauders, though, which, again, are useless against carriers. So this tech switch might be enough. Might be enough for Swaghar to win this game. I would not be surprised. Reaper sneaking in, checking to see if there's a gold base there. There is not. There is nothing there. He doesn't know about the 4th or 5th bases of Swaghar, though. He's really got to scout that out. Got to scan it or something. He is sending an SCV down. Trying to scout. This Adept could murder it with Psionic Transfer, but instead allows the SCV to scout in and see this 4th base. Oh, crap, says SMC. And there's the scan. Okay, so he does see the 5th base as well. Yeah, not a good feeling if you're our Terran player today. Nope, not at all. Tempest actually coming in. I don't know. I don't know if you want Tempests against the Liberators. Revelation tossed once again on pretty much the entire army for SMC, forcing him to stick around for about 45 seconds until that wears off. So darn frustrating. Zealot legs on the way. Like that. Really like the new Zealot legs upgrade in the latest patch of StarCraft 2. This SCV is actually still alive. Just kind of hanging out, holding Vespene gas canister in his hand. What's up? I've never seen a Protoss base before, he says, and now I'm still alive here. Adept's coming up here and getting murdered. Is that freeing up supply for Swaghar? Maybe that's what that was. Trying to free up some supply for additional Immortals. I suppose that could be what it's for. All right, here we are. We got Marauders. We got Archons. Trying to do this, trying to get storms in weird locations. A bit of whiff on that storm. The Tempest firing on Medivacs. Another not great storm there. Trying to bait the Terran, I think, into the Stasis Ward, but not interested in doing that. SMC, is he just going to drop the main? He's lifting up in these Medivacs. He's leaving some units behind, and I think he might just be dropping the main. Actually, he's not going anywhere. All right, so split his forces. He's going to lose everything in the north here, drawing the forces away while he tries to drop inside this natural. There is definitely a stasis ward here. Will it catch Medivacs? Oh, dodged. What? No, not dodged. Wait, hold on. Somehow staying outside of those circles. It is crazy time. Doom dropping inside the main base, inside the natural base as well. Just going for it. Just going for it as Swaghar, killing all of these Liberators. Nice pickup for the Protoss player. 3rd base under fire as well. All of the SCVs are running for their lives. Exit left. Exit left. Marines and Marauders trying to take out this 5th base. Some Zealots. They could have done some damage here, but then they're very confused Zealots. I don't know where they're going. Maybe they're part of a control group somewhere else, but natural base is dead at this point. Main base is dead at this point. +3/+3 Marines and Marauders are excellent at killing buildings and killing pretty much anything. Archons at the back, not where they want to be here. There is some token defense in the main base for SMC, but I don't think it's enough to save it. I mean, the pathing is kind of messed up for the Protoss right here just because there were a lot of buildings in the way. Those are gone. Should make it a little bit easier. Marauders are taking down this 5th base. We do have an SCV attacking probes. The SCV decided to get in on the action and take out the probes at this 4th base. It's very quiet here. Almost peaceful. Oh, shoot, the recall. Sorry, SCV. Boop. Boopity boop there. All right, so trying to save his 4th base is the rest of the army coming on in, chasing SMC away. But, man, he cleared everything out here. So much dead stuff at this location. Throwing down a Nexus at the gold base for SMC. SMC tried to land. Nope, there's already a Nexus here, man. Already a Nexus here. So production tab going to be pretty slim for SMC for the next little bit. His income is pretty much darn zero. Let's take a look at that. Income, yep, zeros and zeros across the board. 33 harvesters each. Picking off probes and going after this 4th Nexus. 4th Nexus does explode. Excellent job. It is 81. Let's see. Why doesn't it show our army count? Army value. So about 7,000 supply for the Protoss and about 3,400 for the Terran. So looking fairly good at this point is Swaghar. Did force a cancel at that gold base he tried to take, little cheekily. And is taking a Nexus here at, I would say, SMC's 5th? Probably a 5th base right in the middle of the map at this point. Medivacs flying over, getting... Dude, if those Medivacs die, that's a huge deal. They are running... they are not supporting their biological ground units. Ah! Oh no, that's not what you want to see. Warp Prism flying right above Marines, like doesn't have a care in the world. It's a very scary place to be, Warp Prism, making more Liberators. There's SMC deciding that's what he needs to make. It is Liberators, which is fine. Long distance mining with SAVs from this gold base. Moving out with the Medevac's main base under assault once again here. No, Medevac just got created and gets murdered by Stalkers and Tempest. Bad place to be. Orbital Command does explode and fall on the SCVs. Sorry, SCVs. Little pieces of Orbital Command falling on you. Long distance mining SCVs getting murdered here as well. Oh, the attack comes in though, and is he going to get the gets the Nexus? Feedbacks on everything. Swaghar has 5,000 minerals in the bank, and there we go. SMC was defeated with the Rage Quit. Swaghar is victorious, and Protoss gets that win today. Woo! Excellent, excellent play there. It did turn into something of a base race. I don't know if it was, I mean, technically a base race, but this was all that was left for Swaghar. He's got 4 pylons, an assimilator, and a stasis ward. I don't think stasis wards count as buildings. I don't think they count as structures in order to save you from losing the game. So, nope, doesn't count. But yeah, I mean, despite the fact that there were more buildings for SMC here, is down to 180 minerals. He had SCVs, but he had to long distance mine to get anything. The army supply was way bigger for Swaghar, and SMC tapped out. So that's it. That is going to be it from me from today's StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void Masters game. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /FalconPaladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.